Billy's confession destroyed his life. But here is the twist nobody saw coming. This whole mess started because of one woman. Meet Chioma, the gorgeous customer who had been spending his last dime on designer gifts, until his broke heart led him to a dangerous deal. Chioma was a beautiful girl with skin glowing like a mami water, Maid, and curves sharper than Billy's bad decisions. She was the desire of every man in the town. Her smile was charming. Chioma instantly caught Niyi's eyes when she entered the banking hall for her transactions. He desired her and was doing everything to get her. He got her number and called her to invite her for dinner the next day. Wanting to impress Chioma, Billy started buying her fancy gifts like chocolates, gadgets, and expensive wines. But here is the problem. Billy was a clerk who didn't have a lot of money. He was spending more than he earned, even borrowing from friends and family to keep buying gifts for Chioma. He had fallen heads over heels with Chioma and he was not ready to let her go. Billy's co-worker, Jim, noticed that Billy needed money. Jim had discovered a way to take money from dormant bank accounts that hadn't been used in a long time, thinking nobody would notice before they escaped. He suggested to Billy that they would take this money and use it for themselves. Dormant account equals to free money. They are probably dead anyway. Billy lied to himself. At first, Billy wasn't sure, but he really wanted to keep impressing Chioma, so he agreed. Here is the plan. We pass face reactivation forms to Bookie. You pull customer signatures from the system. I know a guy who can forge them flawlessly. A few keystrokes and voila, their dormant funds becomes our gateway stash. You mean just like that? He responded. Trust me, it's a breeze. By the time anyone catches on, we will be abroad sipping whiskey. With Bookie's unknowing stamp of approval, the trap snapped shut. Billy bled the account dry, initiating unauthorized withdrawals, repeatedly debiting the account up to its transaction limit. One transaction at a time, small enough to slip through the cracks, large enough to buy a new life. Billy and Jim initially intended to stop their fraudulent activities once they had accumulated sufficient funds to start anew overseas. However, their growing greed led them to continue exploiting dormant accounts. But when they messed with the wrong customer, that dead person came back with receipts. This customer promptly noticed the unauthorized transaction and reported them, leading to an internal investigation. Ironically, on the day they were summoned back to the office to face the consequences, Billy and Jim had planned to submit their resignations during their vacation, aiming to disappear before any suspicion arose. They were charged to court and offered a reduced sentence if their guarantors could refund all monies fraudulently withdrawn. The guarantees paid back all money stolen. Billy and Jim were dismissed without benefits and were blacklisted from ever working with a financial institution. Bookie was promoted and Chioma moved on quickly to another man. This story teaches us that it is important to live within our means, which means only spending the money we have and not trying to impress others by spending too. The end.